Muamode share and modofo snowy matana say nsema wodo a ekoso ewo ye my Ghana mu eno enam libo ewusiafo intem pass no odi edimechi na yenkotie nsem ni bi embra.
As part of measures to provide robust light and heavy-duty vehicles to meet the need of businesses, Triton Motors, authorized dealers of Jack vehicles brands, have unveiled a new range of light to heavy-duty commercial Jack vehicles. Speaking at a media soiree to adore the vehicles, Jihad Hijazi, chief executive of Jack Motors, revealed that the company is willing to offer flexible purchasing agreements with companies and individuals who visit the showroom. Here's more.
The newly unveiled vehicles include light, medium and heavy-duty commercial models. Triton Motors, the authorized dealer of Jack vehicles in Ghana, says the new range is robust and suitable for all inland and hinterland operations. At the unveiling ceremony, Jihad Hijazi, CEO of Triton Motors, revealed that the vehicles are well suited for all types of businesses.
We have something for everybody. We have something for the distribution companies in Accra and in the other cities. We have vehicles for special use, and obviously behind you or in front of you, you'll see the heavy commercial stuff. So these are for construction and mining operations. So essentially we are catering to everybody in town. And as I said earlier, we do have the specialized vehicles. Okay, so there are vehicles that inculcates crane system on it, water tankers, hydrants, fuel tankers, ambulances, anything and everything. It can be done on a Jack chassis.
He also highlighted the company's flexible payment structure as a key differentiator from competitors.
Our group has been known to be very flexible with payments and facilities to all our customers. The only thing we require is that you qualify for what we offer you. So if you need something that costs so much and your books can cater to it, or a bank can help us to give you a loan, we will look for it. So we are open to giving facilities and soft loans and payment plans to anybody and everybody who is capable of taking care of their obligation.
As part of efforts to expand the reach of Jack vehicles, Triton Motors plans to open additional outlets across the country to enhance accessibility.
So our next step will be to expand our physical network into the main cities of Ghana, and then expand it further to the hinterlands where usually our heavy commercial vehicles will be located.
Located at Atiko Junction off the Kanisha-Doko Highway, Triton Motors also offers pickups and a full range of SUVs. In the near future, the company plans to introduce buses as part of its fleet. Management also announced plans to explore the introduction of sustainable vehicles ranging from light to heavy-duty models, cementing Triton Motors' position as one of the leading vehicle dealerships in the country.
Thanks for staying with us. Ghana's total public debt has inched up once again, reaching a new high. According to the latest data from the Bank of Ghana, the country's debt stock now stands at 629 billion cedis. Here's more in this report.
The data showed the new debt levels represented 44.9% of the country's gross domestic product. A careful analysis on the data showed the debt stock in cedi terms had been rising from May this year. However, if you compare it to the same period last year, there has been some significant drop. But when you assess Ghana's debt stock in dollar terms, the amount has been the same since May, hovering around $59 billion. The country's total debt as a percentage of GDP is currently around 44.9%, but the IMF is projecting we may end the year at around 60%. So one is not sure for now whether the debt numbers could be going up.
Now, the Ghana cedi's rate of appreciation against the US dollar has slowed significantly, now standing at 21% this month. That's according to the latest economic and financial data report released by the Bank of Ghana. However, the report also reveals a notable development. Between August and September this year, the cedi depreciated by nearly 8% against the dollar. This sharp decline in value has caught the attention of several market analysts who describe the trend as both unexpected and concerning, especially given the city's relatively strong performance earlier in the year. The contrasting movement from a strong appreciation to a sudden loss suggests increasing volatility in the foreign exchange market and raises questions about underlying pressures on the local currency. Analysts say factors such as seasonal demand for foreign exchange, external debt servicing, and investor sentiment may all be contributing to the city's recent dip. Meanwhile, Ghana's total export earnings continue to climb, hitting record highs this year. According to data from the Bank of Ghana, total export revenue reached $17 billion as of the end of August, marking one of the highest levels recorded in recent years. This strong performance is being attributed to increased earnings from key export commodities including gold, cocoa, and oil. Analysts say the sustained growth in export revenue is a positive signal for the country's balance of payments and foreign exchange reserves. Here's more in the following Business Desk report.
The $17 billion that the country realized ending August this year represents a significant increase compared to the about $12 billion in the same period for last year. Gold was the biggest contributor as it brought in $11.7 billion. Our earnings from cocoa for the first 8 months of this year stood at $2.4 billion. However, what we got from oil exports was not that good, as decline in production from the country's oil fields has impacted this amount. On the other hand, we spent $11.7 billion to finance the country's import needs, representing a marginal jump from the same period last year. This resulted in a trade surplus of more than $6 billion, a development that could go a long way to strengthen our reserves and help defend the local currency, as well as our external position.
As part of measures to provide robust light and heavy-duty vehicles to meet the need of businesses, Triton Motors, authorized dealers of Jack vehicles brands, have unveiled a new range of light to heavy-duty commercial Jack vehicles. Speaking at a media soiree to adore the vehicles, Jihad Hijazi, chief executive of Jack Motors, revealed that the company is willing to offer flexible purchasing agreements with companies and individuals who visit the showroom.
Yo, for in seminal and I'll put comments and comment section. I'm in aha. Ghanatube so and I'm more wonderful snowy and I'm saying it in same for Cedi macro.